The following program contains views that are not those of WVTC, iNetworks Communications, their subsidiaries, affiliates, or financial supporters.
Winning victory through Christ, WVTC Allsip Chicago, and iNetworks Communication Station.
Good morning and welcome to Oils Behind Closed Doors. We're so glad to see you this morning. We are Four Visions, Four Oils, and we're presenting to you today some good information. And our team is Four Visions, Four Oils, and I'm Ruth Conwell.
And I'm Brenda Maxey.
And Janetta and Regina may be joining us today, but right now they are probably traveling to get here. But we're going to start with our disclaimer. The information.
The next slide.
The information shared here is not meant for diagnosis or treatment. This is a MetaPower class meant to provide information for your review and consideration. Please feel free to share this information with your health provider.
And thank you for that, Ruth. And as we go to our next slide, we always want to start off with a scripture. And based on what we're doing for the next few weeks, we wanted to leave you with this scripture, Matthew 23:26. Cleanse first the inside of the cup so that the outside may also be clean. And this is what Jesus was telling the people, because you know what? If you clean your inside, then outside will be clean as well.
Also clean.
Yes. So that's how we do our body. Our body is like our temple. It has to be clean from the inside to be look better and perform better on the outside as well. So as we go to our next slide, MetaPower.
Yes, we're going to be talking about MetaPower today. So get ready, get set, and let's go.
It's a go. It's
yes.
a go already.
Yes.
Ruth, you started yours, right?
Yes, I did. I started it yesterday.
Yes, I started mine yesterday as well. And, you know, today I'm going to just start doing what one thing I was going to do in the morning. But I decided to wait and share with you my MetaPower Advantage, which we will tell you more about later on. So I have my glass of water here, and I'm pouring my Advantage into my glass of water. And I'm stirring it, and this is what I will be sipping on for the rest of this show, my MetaPower Advantage. So for those that are new to the show and want to tell you about this 30-day challenge that we have going on and tell you a little bit about what MetaPower is. So,
right.
Yeah, so let me just start off with saying MetaPower is a metabolic blend to help with our metabolism. People don't realize, or we don't take into consideration, that our metabolism is the key function to a lot of things that is going on in our body. So
right.
if you have low energy or a weight problem, mood swings, sleep issues, disclarity, stress, all that is related to your metabolism. And this whole system is going to help with that. So not only is it going to help us to shrink our body, it's going to help us to look good as well as feel good. And we're going to be able to move better. It's like turning back the clock.
Right.
Biological clock.
Right. So we're hoping that some of you out there will get started with us, and it's never too late.
Never too late. So let's talk about the individual blends of products that are in here. So let's start off with the metabolic blend. That is the one product that we should take on a daily basis. Each product has designed to do something different for our body. And the metabolic blend is going to help to curb that appetite. And that we should take before we eat a meal. And that will help to curb our appetite, like I said. And like throughout the day, there are two other things that you could take along the way if you should get hungry. And
yes. One of them is the MetaPower Beetlets.
Okay, let me see. I got my stuff here. The only thing I'm missing is I don't know what I did with my oil. But here's the beetlets.
Yeah, I should have brought mine. Mine is downstairs on the table so that I can have it readily available.
Yeah.
I should have brought it up, but I didn't bring it up. So I'll just let you know that I have started, and I'm drinking my water with the MetaPower
Metabolic blend. You got
blend.
the metabolic,
Yes. Yes, in the oil form. So the metabolic blend you drink throughout the day with some type of liquid.
right.
Brenda, what is that you say you have in your hand?
I-
You have the Advantage.
Yes, I'm taking the Advantage. That's what I'm doing now. I'm
Yeah.
preparing my Advantage. I'm dissolving it in my water. If I had gotten one of those bottles with the caps on it, I would have shook it. It would have been better. But I'm trying to stir it with my straw and get it to dissolve, and it's not as easy to dissolve with this way. But it's working. And guess what? It doesn't taste bad. But we'll tell you more about this because this is an important part of the metabolic challenge kit.
Right.
So now, again, as you get hungry throughout the day, metabolic blend is going to curb that appetite. And as you get hungry throughout the day, then you want to either choose your satiety gum or
the beetlets.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next one we have is the metabolic assist.
Yes, and the metabolic assist helps with whatever. Well, we suggest that you take it right before you eat because it helps with the blood sugar levels. It kind of regulates it's formulated to reduce the simple and complex carbohydrates when you're digesting your foods. So therefore, it support the healthy insulin sensitivity and the blood glucose to have it function and keep the energy levels stable. So that's what the assist does. It keeps that level from going up and down, and therefore kind of helps with the aging process as well. So it helps support healthy blood glucose. It promotes healthy insulin activity and response, and it stimulates the glucose. So that's what the MetaPower Assist does for us.
So now that one, you want to take that with your largest meal. I don't know what that's going to have a lot of carbs because this is going to affect the carbs. So be it lunch, breakfast, or breakfast. Some people like to have breakfast as their largest meal or dinner, whichever one is your largest meal. Then you want to take the metabolic assist.
Yes.
So
then we have the MetaPower soft gels, which I think it's an either or situation with that, whether the oil or the soft gels, right?
That's the metabolic blend.
Because they do similar same thing, you know.
They do. Some people don't like Janetta does not like really doing the oils. She prefers to do the soft gels. So instead of using a metabolic blend that's going to curb your appetite, you could use the soft gels to help curb that appetite.
Right.
So,
but now, they all come in that same kit.
Right.
So you have a choice.
Yes. Now, as we go to the MetaPower Advantage, which I've got all ready to drink right now, this is another real key part to the program.
That is so true.
Yes. And so metabolic advantage, that is what we call our collagen formula.
Right.
Now, most collagens only have two types, and they're only talking about helping with your skin, looking beauty, tighten up the skin. But ours is going to do so much more than that.
Yeah.
So, it's going to help with the muscles, the ligaments, tighten up the skin as well, brain fog. It's going to help with so many other different things that's going on in your body. It's going to correct a lot of things. So if you have knee problem, this is you need to be on this collagen formula because it's going to work on those ligaments and muscles as well. So the collagen is really an important part to the program as well.
And it comes in powder form.
Powder form, yes. So that you're getting all the nutrients that you need. Now, I said most collagen only has 2. doTERRA's collagen has 9.
Right.
9 types of collagens in it. So that is why this is so important. It's going to help improve a lot of health issues that is going on in your body. So, and at the same time, you're going to reverse that biological clock.
Right.
You're
Absolutely.
gonna look and feel younger and be able to move more, and also at the same time you will be able to lose weight. Now, keep in mind that everyone that is on the program, you don't always have to be my size, which we'll talk about later, and need to lose weight. You could be Ruth's size.
Don't-
The girl is sickening to me sometimes.
no.
But you could be her size and still metabolic would do what it needs to do for whatever your body type is.
Right.
Because
So,
keep in mind, fat cells, this is what the collagen or the metabolic system is doing. It's attacking those fat cells in the body.
right.
So that's why we are doing this challenge. We're so excited about it and we've gotten started on it. And what we can add to this challenge later, Ruth, is the long life.
Right. Lifelong vitality. And the
Mhm.
lifelong vitality is a vitamin that can help you along the way because, as we explained to you before, your foods don't always have all of the nutrients that you need because of our soil and how it's produced. So we need a supplement. So doTERRA provides the lifelong vitality as our supplement, and it has 3 components to it, and doTERRA stands behind it 100%. Even if you're taking this challenge with us and you're using it and you don't feel any difference with that in your program, then you can always get your money back guaranteed. That's the lifelong vitality.
Yes. So that we want to talk about adding that later if you don't have the lifelong vitality already. But it's important that we start this 30-day challenge with
Yes, it
the
is.
MetaPower system.
Right.
And I have to say, Ruth, I don't know what you think, but this collagen doesn't taste bad at all.
Well, you know what? I drank mine down all in one go. It didn't have a taste to me. I didn't, it was good.
It was good because
Yeah.
I'm hearing, because I've never had collagen before, but I'm hearing a lot of bad things about the taste of collagen,
Well,
and this
maybe they're not stirring it or shaking it enough.
well, I'm talking about other collagens.
Oh,
But
I see
this
what you're
one,
talking
yeah,
about.
I'm hearing, a lot of things about other collagens, but this one isn't bad.
No,
It really isn't bad
I've
at all.
never done collagen at all before.
Me neither. No, so
So
this
I
is the
don't
first
know.
time.
Yeah, this is
So
the first time too.
as we go through this challenge, we want you to watch us as we change our
Yes. And
appearances.
so, yeah, and also we'd like to hear from you to let us know how you're doing. And that means that we're going to try to get you to set up a program and go along with us.
Right. So you could always email us at 4visions4oils@gmail.com.
Yes.
So we're excited. We got started. So just to say what we're doing, if we go to our next slide. So this is just, I don't know if it's really clear to you guys, but
this is the form that we have for you we can send it to you too, again, at 4visions4oils@gmail.com, so that you can have this form, so you can measure and go along with, take your measures and go along with us with the program.
Right.
I'm sorry, I just took over.
Oh, no, we're a team. We do this together. You're fine. I need your help today because the reason why we're in our own prospective places is because I have a little virus going on. So I didn't want to come out too much. So talking too much, I'm losing my voice a little bit. So
okay, we're going to work together. We were hoping that we could have 4 of us, but we're going to work together here.
Yes, we are. So
okay, go ahead.
I just wanted to say this chart that we have that you to fill out is we're going to take our measurements, and it's up to you to take your measurements every week just to see where you're at. And
right.
Like your weight, your weight, your neck measurement, your chest, your waist, your arms, your left and right arms, your hips, your thighs, and your calves. You'll be able to see changes in all of those areas. And as we talk about those changes, wow. And I probably
Well,
should have said that earlier, but yeah,
but
about the MetaPower Assist. Let's back up. Remember, we had this lady that had a testimony after using MetaPower Assist,
yes, I
the
remember.
A1C that helps with the A1C.
Yes,
So we just want to reiterate and tell you about that testimony.
right. She, I can't remember her name. Don't
Deb,
really
Deb,
need to say.
Deb,
Yeah,
Deb. Her name was
yeah.
Deb.
She took the MetaPower Assist, and she had about a 400 A1C. And when she took the MetaPower blend the MetaPower Assist, her A1C came down. I think within how many days?
I think it was 3 days, 2 or 3 days. Yeah.
Yes, and then it came down from 400 to 125, I believe, somewhere in the 120s.
Yes.
So it works, and
Yes.
that's one testimony that we have. We have so many other testimonies that we can't name, but people are really anxious to get to know more about this product.
And I'll share this testimony about another girl that
Okay.
just the other day on one of our other classes. She has been kind of out of connection, but doTERRA has these post-convention tours.
Mhm.
And she's out in California, and she was able to go to a post-convention tour, and she got the MetaPower Assist. She got about 3 packets of the MetaPower Assist as a sample they were giving out to them. And she said she started taking it, and she said, oh my God, with those 3, she saw a change and felt a change right away, and even saw some weight loss that fast. Now, keep in mind, everybody's body is different too.
That is true.
And
That is
yes.
true.
So,
And don't forget to talk about the lady on the video, Dr. Anderson. I had forgotten about her. Dr. Anderson had more mental clarity. So
yeah,
that's a lot to
right.
have, because that's what I'm looking for. That's one of my goals, is to have clear thinking and
Yeah.
mental
Well,
clarity.
My goal is to get, first of all, well, I do need that too. I need mental clarity,
Mhm.
but I also need to get my weight down. I look at my pictures and I'm like, wow. So our goal today was to share some pictures, and unfortunately we didn't get around to taking those pictures, but I will share, because we want you to follow us
Right.
and see our progress on a weekly basis.
Right. So we will have pictures maybe next time.
Yes, and
Because
I will even share with you today. This is my I did take my weight, and I'm not I really thought I was, be honest, I really thought I was 200.
no, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I really
no,
did.
you're not
But
that
yes,
big.
you know what? People tell me I don't look like I could have ever been, but let me tell you, I'm 194, so that's not too much different.
You don't even look nice.
I know they say I don't look it, but you know what? If you look at my pictures, yeah, you look like you know. So, yes, 194 is where we're starting at, ladies and gentlemen that are watching the show. I'm starting at 194, and you're going to watch my progress as we go on.
Well, my goal is not weight loss, but I know that I want to firm up, and in firming up, I think my 147, which I weighed this morning, I think that would probably change, but I think I'm looking more or less for firm, to have my arms firmer and my legs firmer, in my thigh area. So that's what one of my goals is. And I know that with that firming up, I will either gain more weight or I'll lose more. But I'm hoping that it would be where I would look better.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, Ruth, you guys, she's amazing looking already to me. She's just amazing looking. I want to look like Ruth. So that is my goal.
That's such a compliment.
Yes, my goal is to look like Ruth. So I'm going to work hard at it. So when we talk about working hard at it, we do want to take our measurements and get our weight checked.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we need to always check our weight, and don't try jumping on the scale every day, because sometimes it could go
It
up.
can be it can be
Yeah.
disappointing. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want you to get sidetracked by that. And sometimes, because even as you work out or do stuff like that, uh, you may be building muscles. So muscles weigh
Yes.
more.
That's
So you
true.
may-
That's why I said mine could go up or down.
Right. Yeah.
But-
So
But let's mention the chart again. The chart is showing us weekly, so let's do reports weekly, and that way we'll have a little bit more information, general idea of what it's going to be like, rather than every day.
right. So do it weekly. We'll do
Yes.
a weekly report with you on what we are actually looking at and what our goals are. Well, my goal is to look like Ruth. That's my main goal, and to get that brain fog and get rid of that brain fog.
Oh my
So,
goodness!
so that's what my goal is to do in this challenge. And you know what? I mean, we've started, and there are some others that are starting with us. But if you come in next week, that's fine, because we're going to be here. We're going to talk about it. We're going to motivate you. We're going to share our ups and downs. Okay. Breakfast today. What did you have for breakfast? You encouraged my breakfast today.
Yes, you did. What for your breakfast?
I had my oatmeal.
Okay, that's what I had. I had oatmeal, and I had a glass of orange juice, and of course my what are you taking there? I forgot.
The metabolic blend.
Yes, that's what I took
Yeah.
this morning, and
Yeah.
I did all of it around that same time frame. And also, there's a pill that they have. What is it called? That soft gel or something?
The
like
soft
that.
gel, the metabolic soft gel.
I think I took that with it. I'm not sure.
Well, it could be either or. You could take it
Yes.
or
Yeah,
take it
that's
as a pill later on down the day.
That's
you
what I think I took, was the soft gel.
Yeah.
I'm not absolutely sure, because
Well,
I'm new at this and I have to be looking at my little containers. But
yeah.
after that, I just put a drop of the oil in my water and I drank that. So I may be overdoing it.
And you know what? I used the soft gel because like I said, I got to find out where I did put my oil at.
Got you.
Yeah. So and it wasn't bad.
No.
I did feel like it did control my appetite.
And I stuck the beetlets in my purse in case I leave the house and have to, and I get hungry. I don't want to eat a lot outside anymore.
Right.
I kind of eat at home.
Right.
So I'm just making sure I have it available.
Have those beetlets with you.
Yes.
So, even as we go through this challenge, we need to consider that we're going to have to change some of our lifestyle, cut some things out of our what we call what's on your plate.
Right. Absolutely.
Okay. And so we're gonna just share with you some things throughout this challenge of what you can put on your plate. Now, I have to say, Ruth, you know what? I am a taco lover.
Okay.
I'm between Mexican food and Italian. I love lasagna.
Oh.
So you know what that means, cheese. When you say
I
cheese.
know.
Okay. So, but with my Mexican, I've kind of conditioned myself to learn how to use no meat, and everything is your choice. I'm not saying that has to be your choice, not to eat meat, but be careful or mindful of what type of meat you're choosing to eat, and make sure it's a good quality of a meat, and then make sure the portion is they say no bigger than your fist.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. No bigger than your fist. So you make sure it's no bigger than your fist. But I didn't even use a taco shell. I just kind of like made it literally a bowl almost with no breading on it. And just what I like, what makes it good for me. I mean, I used all the vegetables. I had some broccoli on it. I had the lettuce and tomatoes, the beans, avocado
Okay.
on it, and onions. So, and it was really good. And but what makes it for me is the salsa. And I
Okay.
that green one, I like that green salsa. It's who is it by? I can't remember who it's by, but the green one, it was so good. And I could eat that all the time, all day, 3 days, 4 days. I could eat it all day long because it works for me.
Yeah. Well, my diet is boring, but to most people, because I do my green salad, and
Mm,
and on my
mhm,
green salad I have mixed mixed greens, uh, red onion, the three sweet peppers, the red, the yellow, and the orange. And
mhm.
then I throw some avocado on top of that and some cucumbers and tomatoes. And I do a vinaigrette dressing. And if I don't do the vinaigrette dressing, I squeeze some lemon juice over it. And that's it for my.
Wow.
So most people just don't want to do it that way, because even my husband, he would put ranch on top of his, and
Yeah.
I told him he was having the ranch instead of the salad because he put so much.
Well, right, right. A lot of people they drench it into the
Yeah,
salad dressing.
yeah,
So, yeah, I'm not big on a lot of salad dressings, neither.
yes, yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
Actually, for my salad, if I'm going to use a salad dressing, I use the Vegenaise. For some reason, I like Vegenaise.
yeah.
All I do is
I have not really. I bought it once, Brenda, and put it in the refrigerator, and I kept putting it off using it because it reminded me of mayo, and I don't like mayo.
oh,
But
I
I
love
just never
mayo.
but I never tasted it. I had to throw it away because it expired.
Oh, wow. And
Yes.
I love mayo. That's my problem. I just remember somewhere along the line growing up, we used to eat a salad and we used to put mayo on the salad.
Sure did.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay, before salad. I don't know why, but
That's even when I was a kid. I had sandwiches with mayo, and I just fell out with
I
them.
heard people saying that. I have mayonnaise sandwich. Yeah,
I
I've
don't
heard
like
that
it
before.
anymore.
Mm,
Yes.
mm.
But keep in mind too that we just want to have a green on your plate, a meat on your plate. This is the green is your nutrient. Your
Protein.
meat, yeah, the meat is your protein, and your what else? You got to have a fruit,
Yeah.
and I mean you just have to make sure that you have I think it's four things you have to have on that plate.
Um,
One carbohydrate. Well, that was did I say potato at all?
Knowing.
Okay,
Oh,
but we just want to make sure that when you do, just put one of each on your plate and have a fruit and a beverage. And the beverage, maybe we can consider a tall glass of water.
yeah. Yes.
you got
now,
you
now,
got to have at least half your weight in water per day. So when are you
that's
gonna
right.
need it?
That's right. And you know what? If you talk about beverage, yes, water. And my weakness, my only one other weakness besides the cheese. Yes, if I'm going to do the lasagna, I am going to do a vegan lasagna.
Okay.
No
Okay.
meat and just have like a spinach lasagna.
Hmm.
And it's good. Actually, it's really good. But when we talk about drinks, my other drink weakness, uh, ginger ale.
Okay.
I love
But
ginger.
I don't think ginger ale is that bad if you
I
don't
don't think so.
overdo it.
Yeah, yeah. And usually, if I am doing drinks like this, I have to show you. I don't know why I bought these. I bought these little cups. They're stainless steels because I'm always using glass or stainless steel, no plastics. And these little cups about like this size. Okay, so that's what when I'm drinking like ginger ale or
Okay.
something I have no business drinking. I use those cups, and I don't usually fill them up all the way, but that's to kind of gauge and make sure that I'm not drinking too much or
Right.
whatever.
But I would like to go back and mention too about drinking while you eat.
Yes, that's my bad habit. Go ahead,
Yes.
Ruth. Hit me.
When you drink as you're eating, what you're doing is making your food just roll around in your tummy, and it's not giving your body the nutrients that it needs to make you full. You're getting full off of the water. So now you're going to go back and you're going to have to take a beetlet to
To
keep
keep.
you from snacking before your
Mhm.
next meal. So I'm just saying that to say, don't drink while you eat, because you're actually getting full off of the water and not your food. What you do is you drink your water at least 30 minutes before you eat. That's why when you're in a restaurant, they bring you the water first so
Yeah.
that you can drink it and get it out of the way. So when your food comes, you eat your food without drinking, and you have to eat your food by chewing about 20 times so that you won't need the water while you eat.
Right. That's so true. And that's the problem. A lot of us, and
Yes.
I'm guilty sometimes because I'll be rushing.
Yes.
With that rushing, I'm just not really chewing my food properly, and that creates digestive issues too. So
Yes. But it becomes a habit to
it
drink while
does.
you eat. You really do, because a lot of people say, I can't swallow my food without drinking water or some liquid.
Mhm.
But that's just the habit that we
It
have,
is a habit.
learned. It's a learned habit. But because I did it, but I stopped, and I really feel better now about eating my food, because when you finish eating after drinking water, your stomach feels like you're bloated sometimes too, because
Okay.
that water is still sitting there with that food swimming around.
Yes, yes, yes. So, those are just a few tips. Now, we want you to be mindful of the sugar too that you're
Yes,
using,
yes,
because that is what we're talking about, controlling what between carbs and sugar.
right,
We're kind of keeping an eye on our A1C.
right,
And not only that, sugar is such a drug. It's such a bad drug. And it's
yeah,
in everything. So keep in mind, be mindful when you're choosing your foods that you want to eat. You want to look at foods that are not high in sugar contents or
right.
carbohydrates. And the best sweeteners to use right now, well, I still say honey. They don't always say honey as one of our sweeteners. And stevia, I think, isn't it stevia that's supposed to be?
Yes, stevia. I call it stevia, but
Stevia,
stevia.
okay.
Mhm. That's a good
Stevia,
one.
yeah,
Yes, because it's plant based.
yes. And
Hmm.
they're good sweeteners. But now, and we're not looking to convert you to do something that you don't want to do, but we want you to start, just gradually start changing your lifestyle and the things that you are putting in your plate, on your plate, and in your mouth. So
Right,
if you got to
right,
do sugar, let's not do white sugar, uh,
right.
because it's not really good. Do organic pure sugar cane. I think it is,
Yes.
or yeah, a pure sugar cane, organic brand of sugar. Let's use something like that.
I was
Just
at an event Saturday. Was it Saturday? I was at an event anyway, at any rate. And we were talking about cooking, and one lady was talking about cooking for Thanksgiving.
uh-huh.
And she was saying what she does best. And I think she said she does some type of cakes better. She said, but don't try to bring something to me with that healthy stuff in it. I'm like,
Oh yeah, they don't want to hear it.
I
Oh
said,
no. Yeah,
what?
it's time to make them what 7 Up pound cakes.
Yeah.
7 Up, yeah. And now that they were so good, they were so good. And I used to
Yeah.
make them each year. And when I think about it now, all that butter I was putting in there and all that sugar I was
It
putting
made
in.
it taste really good, didn't it?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
But
Yes.
now, we have to get, we just have to get healthy, because
Yes.
what we realized that when we were talking about, I can't recall if we were talking about sugar, but we were talking about 6.8 people, adults, are
Yes.
suffering with cardiovascular in the United States. And that
Yes.
is a lot of folks. And
It is.
only that means that only a minimum amount of people are healthy.
Yeah.
So we're
And
trying to
cardio.
we're trying to get everyone healthy. I may be quoting that backwards, but
No, you were right. 6.8, 6.8%, I think it was. Yeah.
yeah.
The
So
cardio health is bad. Really bad.
yes. So we want to try to get people to realize that in order for them to live a long, healthy life, they need to look at what they're putting in this, in their mouths.
Hmm. So this has been, let's see, Sunday we started, and it's Tuesday. So
Yes.
I could feel the effects. It's working. I don't feel like I have that appetite or craving for a lot of
Mhm.
stuff.
Hmm.
Meta Power is awesome. It's gonna help you to reach those goals. Now, as we talked about the food. Now, there's other things you need to do also, because we got to make sure we get proper rest.
That's true. Rest and sunlight and stay away from stress.
Stress.
Yes.
And not only that, and which we will be doing next week, we're going to start off with exercising, just to
definitely.
warm up,
Got
because
to move. Yes.
yes, we got to move in order to. MetaPower can't do. There's nothing in this world that you can do where you're going to sit back and relax and expect things to happen.
Right. You got to keep
Okay.
moving.
You got to take steps to make things happen too.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
MetaPower is giving you that assistance, and now we've got to help MetaPower out.
Yes.
But
It's
MetaPower is
MetaPower is taking care of the inside and
Mhm.
some of the outside. But
Yes.
we got to move to make it work.
yes. So we're going to encourage you to move a little bit, because we're going to show you we're going to move a little bit too as well, starting next week. So
Right.
that's what's important to us, for you. So
Yeah. So we definitely have shared with you some of the products that we use this morning. We want to know now, how are you feeling?
right.
What is on your plate?
Yes. So, take a look at your place at home,
Yes.
and take a look at how you're feeling. Well, I can't say the word now. Assess yourself.
Right. Yes.
And see what you need to do, because MetaPower is there to help you through
Right.
what you need to do to get your body back to where that metabolic health that we need.
Right.
They don't talk about metabolic health as much. They just talk about lose weight, gain weight, or whatever. But
Right.
if your metabolism is not functioning properly, then none of this is not going to work for you. Nothing
That is
will.
true. That's true. And that's why we call it meta
Power, yes.
because what it is your metabolism working to give you energy. And
Mhm.
also the power means
Personal
personal
wellness.
wellness realized.
Yes.
So that's why we call it meta power. So you can realize that you're going to be well and how you're going to feel better. So that's why we're asking you to take all of this into consideration and
Right.
get on board with us to take this challenge.
Yeah. So we launched that rocket where we already started working on trying to change our lives, improve it, and be able to keep moving. So when we get to be 80, 90 years old, we won't need all that assistance like a lot of people do.
Right. I see
Yeah.
so many people that was walking with walkers and
Oh yeah.
and bent over, and I just don't want to live like that. I want
No.
to be living with energetically,
Right. And you know what's
full
interesting
of
to me?
energy.
When I thought about it as we were talking, that I have a friend whose wife, she had a stroke years ago, and of course he has assistants coming into his home
Mhm.
to help take care of her, and they're finding there's a shortage.
People working.
Yeah, so because they've now, I guess, opened the door to allow the spouse. I guess I don't know too much
I know
about.
what they do.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know too much about that type of care, but he said He's now gotten training. He says they used to wouldn't let the spouse do it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. But so he's gotten training so that he could be considered a healthcare provider too for her, because there's such a shortage of people to do these things. And then,
It is.
Not only that, here, I think if I could, we're up there, they're up there in that age bracket. And, sometimes we need that additional income too. And
Yes,
this
we do.
income is going out to people and they're not making, honestly, he shared with me, he thought, these people do a lot and they don't make no money. And he said, I see why there's a shortage.
Right.
What they're paying them. But as I say that, if you could help your family member and then have an income at the same time, that would be a blessing, but be a blessing to your family member as well.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, but
So we're just wanting to help you out with a lot of information today. And if you have any issues or concern while using the MetaPower, we just want you to contact us. And, and we just want you to be a part of getting this health wellness.
mhm. Now, not only that, if you haven't gotten your kit, it's never too late.
That's
It's
true.
never too late.
Absolutely. And we can get through the kit, and the kit is really able to get to you in about 6 to 7 days if you
Right.
order it.
Right.
So we're looking to see if you can send us an email, and we'll help you to obtain it and give you more information. Send it to our email address for visionsforoils@gmail.com.
Gmail.com. Yeah. And the kit is what, 171 or 179?
179, I think,
179.
this time.
Yeah, it's 179 now just to get started, and that will give you free membership into doTERRA,
Yes, it will.
and where you could get other products at wholesale prices instead of
Right.
paying retail for them. So if you don't have your kit, or you're interested maybe in some other products, you got some other health issues going on, and that
Right.
you might need taking a look at, then yes, there's other things you could do. Like I got this cold going on, and what I did is I took, we have this recipe, and it's called honey bear syrup. That's what we call it.
Mm-hmm.
And I created that honey bear syrup, and that stuff is really good. So, and that's made with the honey and with some doTERRA oils, essential oils.
Right.
Yes.
Isn't one of them On Guard?
Well, I think it was on God. I think frankincense is in it. I can't remember all the oils in it right now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think
I mentioned On Guard because it's it's sort of like a immune helping
Yeah,
system.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I think clove might be in this one. I'm thinking clove is, but I might be wrong. Look, we made up a couple of different recipes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do the flute every now and then just to
I
kind
do
of
that.
boost it. Yeah.
Well,
We can tell them what flute means because they're not going to find that on the market. It's
No,
right
you're not
here with us.
no, you're not going to find it on the market with all the viruses and things going on. Flute
Right.
is abbreviations for several oils that we mix
created.
together.
Yes.
And it's frankincense,
Lemon, oregano, On Guard, and thyme.
yes, and those together is going to be is a great fighter for the viruses.
Yes,
And that's what I'm taking. So now that I got it going kind of strong, I take it 3 or 4 times a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, every 4 hours.
Right.
Yeah, take it every 4 hours. So that's about 4 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what we do to stop from taking so many over-the-counter medications.
Exactly.
And you might
work.
Yes, it does work. And
Right.
I have to say, because my husband still is a firm believer in Well, he believes in the oils, but then at the same time, he still think medicine, and people to have that feeling to take the medicine. Now he's I let him influence me sometime. He did have me take what was it?
I
Uh,
forgot. You told me, but I don't remember what it was.
yeah, I don't even remember. It was it NyQuil or something?
Something like that.
Yeah,
Is it
something.
a Dayquil
Ye-
or NyQuil
Yeah,
or something? I
something.
can't
Okay.
remember.
So I took it, but for me, I felt like it was tightening me up
Mm-hmm.
and not loosening it. So after I took it, I waited about an hour and I took my honey bear. And then my honey bear started loosening things up.
Well, that's good.
Mhm.
That's
That's what started loosening things up.
yeah.
So the oils really do work. And I do really, if you have any health concerns or anything, then yes,
We do
let's
have
take a look
other
at it.
oils. We do
Yes,
have all the oils we've been telling you about since we've been on the show.
yes.
They're still there for you. So
They're
if you're not interested in, the Meta Power, we do have our famous peppermint, our
Mm,
lemon, and our lavender. Those are our fast sellers, or best sellers, I should say. I mean, I don't know. I have to weigh those out because I like lemongrass. I like
I
winter
love
oil.
lemongrass too. But you know
Yeah,
what? I have to say, I have really truly become a fan of lemon, lavender, and peppermint. And
yeah.
because I have sinus issues sometimes,
Hmm.
allergies, and I tell you, I take those together and that really
Okay, yeah. And
opens.
then to diffuse, I still
Oh,
do
yeah.
my peppermint and wild orange.
Oh, yeah.
That makes me wake up in the mornings.
Yeah, it is. It's awesome. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
So we
So,
do have other oils, although we're sharing this challenge with you today and for the next 3 weeks or so, depending
mhm,
on when you start. Because even if you start late, we're gonna still continue to support you. So we
right.
go beyond 1 month, just because we want to support you as well.
And we're going to just show you some of the things that we're doing and some of the papers that doTERRA has that go along with this program, just to
Yeah,
keep you track and watch your progress. And
right,
that's, I mean, it's your choice, but I'll show you that information so you can
right.
watch your progress. Now, I have to say, I've just about finished my Vantage, and it was really good. I really did enjoy it. So let's just briefly talk about doTERRA as a company. doTERRA is hmm, they are an awesome company. Their concern is about you
Right.
and not anything else. There, they are the number one oil company on the market.
Yes,
Uh,
they are. And they're owned by 7 wonderful, wonderful owners.
yes.
And it's I think it's 6 men and 1 lady.
Hmm.
And they are very caring individuals. And we're just throughout the world actually. We're
Yes.
from all over. We source our oils from all over the world. So there may be a few that may not be counted, but we have been telling you this for a minute. And so we're just saying to you that we source our oils in the most oil for the product that we have. Like if it's peppermint, it's not sourced right in the backyard or somewhere. It's
That's right.
in the soil that is suited for that oil. So that means that we're really more pure and potent than anywhere else. You can't compare us to over the counter oils. So we're
Right.
just letting you know that we are pure certified grade oil. I
Tested
mean,
grades.
tested grade oil. So
Yes.
we are one
And
of the
they
best
are.
companies
Mhm.
in the world.
And they are used by doctors all over. And not only that, this company is debt free. So they
Yes,
have no bills, they owe nothing. It's all about you.
it is. And they also give back to those countries too. And they
Yes.
do a lot for those countries that we get our oil sourced in. So we are just one of those companies that give back as well as
Yes.
we, you know, give to their advocates, as well as we work and sell and share. I shouldn't say sell, share our oils.
Yes.
So it's like a co-impact company. You
Hmm.
give, they give. So,
Yes.
and I think there's a couple of products that I think there's a Hope that's coming out for Christmas. It's called Hope Oil.
Hmm.
And what they do with that oil, whenever you purchase that oil for Christmas, it goes back to the children who needs the needs of other people. I should
Around
say
the world.
around the world. It just sends that the money that goes to buying that oil, whenever you purchase Hope, it goes back to the people around the world that need in need.
You
So,
know, um, my two of my daughters are celebrating their birthdays in Dominican Republic.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so they went for a massage,
Hmm.
and they FaceTime me because that's the only way they could communicate
Okay.
as FaceTime without any charges or whatever. So they FaceTime me. She says, "Mom, take a look at this." And what the in the place that they were at having a massage in this resort,
Hmm.
full of doTERRA
Oh,
essential oils.
you
I mean, you
kidding.
should have
That's
seen
a
the
picture we could have.
oils.
Yeah, that's a
I
picture
wish
we
I could have
could
taken
share.
that
Oh,
picture.
yeah. That's so
Yes,
wonderful.
it was just really awesome. So, they know they're being used by people all over the world and they have
Yes, they
their
are.
health benefits. That's
Yes,
why
they are.
they choose them. They're the best oils.
Right.
So it was
Yes.
just really so nice to see that. We
I,
could hear about it all the time, but when you see it,
it
then
makes
yes,
a difference.
it
Yeah.
does make a difference.
Hmm.
So we just want you to know that even we have doctors that are using these oils. Antonia McBride was a nurse. She's one of our uplines. She was a nurse at Vanderbilt Hospital, and I have to say that she was instrumental in getting a study done on the essential oil wild orange. You talked about wild orange.
Yeah.
Ruth, yeah, so she got a study done in the emergency room. She using the wild orange being diffused. They found that it took depression down from 60% to 6%.
Yes.
And that is just awesome. So they know how powerful these oils are, and they continue to try and use them in various places and hospitals as well. So
Yes.
there's doctors even on our team that are using these oils and prescribing these oils as part of their protocol of healthcare.
Right. And you can trust the doTERRA oils to be
You can,
potent and safe and
yes,
effective. You can
yes,
trust that.
with no side effects.
Exactly.
Yes,
And MetaPower has no side effects. I like
that's right.
saying they have no side effects except to help you lose weight.
Yep, that's right. That's right. And that's what we're doing. We're planning
Yes.
on losing that weight and toning up this body and turning back the hands of time.
Right, right.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Well,
So,
we've been really enjoyed being with you today and great, great product. So this system is going to be a game changer. So you
it
better get
is.
on board.
Oh, yeah. So many
Get
people
on
are
board.
joining that challenge. And when you get on board, we will hook you up with different Facebook pages where you
Yes.
can listen to people's different testimonies,
Right. Absolutely.
about
Absolutely.
how and what MetaPower is doing for them.
Right. And don't forget to send us an email and we'll send you this chart for you to start your measurements at
Yes.
4visionsforoils@gmail.com.
Okay, and our next slide is going to close us on out of here.
Yes. So
So
what
we
we'd like
because
to
it's
share
been
with you on this next slide is that your uh your health is not, what is it? Your health is not
And your health is an investment,
right. Is it
not
right?
an expense.
Yes, yes. So
Not
we
an
just want you to know that. And we want to thank you so, so very much for sharing with us today. And we hope that we've said something or invited you into something that you're going to enjoy and benefit from. And we just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. And I want to just let you know that I'm on my way. I'm ready.
I am too. I mean, I'm excited about it.
Yes.
Looking at what the outcome is going to be.
Right. I am too.
And so you just keep stay tuned with us and watch us.
You're right.
Watch us go through. And, sometimes we have to be the witness.
Yes.
In order for somebody else to want to do. And that's what we're doing. We're being a witness to you so that you or someone else might be touched and be ready to start this journey.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm going to read the scripture that we're going to close out with today.
Okay.
He forgives all our sins and heals all of our diseases. And we don't have where that's found, but I think it's
Psalms
in Ephesians.
103.
Is it Psalms? Oh.
I think it was Psalm 103, and I forgot to put the scripture in. I apologize.
There, but I think it's tiny. I think it's there, but I can't really see it.
No,
So we just want to really get a hand clap to those who are going to join us.
Yes.
And thank you for tuning in today.
Yes.
And don't forget, we are here every Tuesday at 10 a.m. to share with you. Be here next week for Oils Behind Closed Doors. Thank you.
Views made on the preceding program are not those of WVTC Radio, iNetworks Communications, or their financial supporters.
Winning victory through Christ. WVTC Allsip Chicago and iNetworks